So today I'm going to show you how to make the GJ's Gulab Jamuns. I think it means a rose cake or something. I don't know what it means. But anyway, we're going to start off with condensed milk. So I'm going to add that. Condensed milk is in here. Now I'm going to add a quarter cup of milk in there too. Okay. Then we're going to add 2 eggs. Tasty wheat, semolina. It's semolina, eh? Yeah, I think it is. With 2 tablespoons of that in here, and then a tablespoon of rose water. I'm gonna add a little bit extra because this one's not as strong. I'm gonna add a tablespoon and a little bit extra. Right, then the next thing here is 3/4 teaspoon of fine ilachi. So I ground my ilachi up, but it's still a bit coarse. So I'm just going to try and get the really small, coarse, like the really fine pieces without. You can make it more fine than this, but basically that's what you're looking for. Because all of your GJs must have like specks of ilachi in them. So my mother will say that this must be more fine, but recipe says 2 or 3 cups of flour. Now you remember this recipe is from my mother, so there's no actual proper measurements, but I'm going to show you the consistency it needs to be. So I'm going to start off with 2. So this is the batter, and it's still quite sticky, so we're going to use oil to shape them and then fry it. So I'm going to put this in the fridge for about 30 minutes until it's set. The syrup, it's still a bit too thin. I don't like it too watery, otherwise it's going to make the Gulab Jamun too soggy. So I'm going to leave this for a few minutes more, and then I'm going to show you the consistency it needs to be. What we've done now is we've basically stabilized our oil temperature, and we've got it to about 135, 140, which seems to be a good temperature. And all you're going to do is take your hands, oil them. For the traditional shape, you do this, and you just plonk it in there. You see it will puff up. And then if you want to make balls, you can see without the oil it's quite sticky, but that's what you want. Make little balls like that and plop it in. And then just keep your spoon, and just keep rolling them around in the oil so they get evenly brown on all sides, and the center cooks nicely as well, like that. So it's quite a low heat oil, not a very high one. You puff up into that shape, and this one will look like that. So if you don't have a thermometer, how are you going to be able to judge if it browns very quickly? Then you know that your oil is too hot. And if it's going to take really long to brown, then you know your oil is too cold. So if it takes time, like these ones that I put in, can you see they're gradually getting brown? Then you know that your oil is the right temperature. So the best way to test it is to do a few tests. So start your stove on like number 6 and do a few tests, and like try Gulab Jamuns and then see from there. So cut it in the center. You can also just take like a toothpick, prick it in the middle, and see if dough comes out from there. Cheat. So the syrup, the stove is on, so it's on 1, the syrup is ready, so just put it in there, and then like the best way to do it is just spin it around in here. Give it enough time so that the syrup goes into the center, because you want a nice syrupy. And you just roll them around in the coconut. You can put as much coconut as you want.